Hello everyone, today I am coming up with a video about Maritime Trade, which is an event which comes monthly in Game of Sultans. Now if you have played Game of Sultans, generally there are a few tricks and tips to raise your score and get a better rank in every event. This being no different, you generally get Emerald Shards, but it being a crossover event, there are going to be a lot of players competing. Now many events are there in Game of Sultans, some are union events, some are individual events, but this event is rewarded based on an individual score, but it requires help not only from your own union but also from other unions. But let's do this one at a time because this event is generally 3 days long and is divided into 2 phases. Let's do the first phase, infiltration by union. This phase is when your union needs to coordinate. There are 8 harbors: Daniel, Rome, Marseille, Venice, Alexander, Athens, Tripoli and Algiers. Your union needs to try and capture at least 1 harbor, and if you can manage, try and get 2 harbors, because during this harbor infiltration your union needs to complete quests. Basically you get points based on the difficulty of each quest. A quest can be ranging from 5,000 coins in a trade to traveling between different harbors or defeating pirates. Now besides trading goods from the harbor, you can sell your goods to a merchant, which you might find en route to the harbor you are traveling to. For the infiltration period, it is way better to sell to the merchant because you are not paying any taxes. One tip would also be that early on when your ship is weak, you will get defeated by the pirates a lot, like because you won't be leveled up, so you don't really have a lot of health points, and so you'll lose a lot of your coins in that. But when you ask your union to help, do not claim those until you get a quest where you have to defeat the pirates. This way you can stack up those pirate defeats, and you will have a buffer to finish that quest immediately. During this infiltration, my union is trying to capture Rome and Venice, but if they'll be safe, we can also try for Marseille. This way my union will have access to all the harbors within 10 to 14 energy. Now for 1.5 days all unions will tussle for these harbors. Once we are done, we need to shoot down the harbor. And with infiltration phase, try to trade with merchant but save energy generally, because you gain a lot more profit just after infiltration process is finished, because there are going to be goods which are going to get unlocked when you invest in those harbors, and you need coins, a lot of coins to win. But with infiltration process done, now is the time to invest. This is where you need to make good decisions. You need to choose a harbor which generates a lot of trade and taxes, because hear me out, your interest is generated based on how much tax is collected by that harbor in that hour, and whichever harbor is owned by your own union, you don't pay taxes on it, which means you get an increased profit. Now for example, if I don't own any harbor, I am actually paying 10% tax when I am selling the goods and paying 20% taxes when I am buying the good. You are basically losing out on 3,000 to 4,000 of profits just by not owning an harbor. So if your union has occupied 2 harbors, try only trading between those 2. Like I would only trade between Marseille and Rome. Now here you need to need support from your whole server or all the other unions which are participating. They need to trade at the harbor where you have invested without taking down your own investment percentage. So what I have is, I have a few accounts in another union on the same server. So I invested heavily in Marseille and Rome. I have a 70% share, and I can, if I'm using my own second accounts from my own union, I'm not going to generate any taxes. So from other unions accounts, I'm going to generate taxes for my harbor. And since I have a 70% share, I'm going to get, if I say made 200,000 in an hour, I'm going to get 140 as profit. So, but obviously not everyone wants you to win. So people will put second accounts or toils, which are said in Asian server, on that harbor so that you get lesser trade revenue. This can be done by you for others as well. Very bad trick, but it is what it is. So and you need to invest and keep reinvesting, but do not reinvest once day 3's hunt starts, because you need to invest so that you can make a profit out of it. When hunt starts, there's going to be a lot less time. So if you are saying just paying like 100 or 2,000 coins, you are going to get 2 or 3% extra share at max. So don't really bother about that and just keep on saving, because when you invest, you are only going to get 80% of your investment back, and the person who wins is the one who gets the most coins. So you don't want to get lesser profit on the days, and say you invested like around 300,000 coins and you only get 40,000 in the interest, that will be a bad deal. So don't do that. Also, FIA, even if Gauss shows the profit at a harbor which is not owned by your union, you need to also consider that you have to buy goods from that harbor, and you will be generating 20% taxes on it. So when you are going to trade afterwards, you are going to get lesser profit. So if you have two harbors, try trading between those two only. There's a dead island concept where you can invite your friend to explore, give good rewards, including almighty badges, which is amazing. But you get the gist. Maritime trade is a time consuming game and you need coins. A lot of coins. Basically, you need to spend money to make money. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time.